Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a 34-degree November the 18th today, aren't we? Yeah. Beautiful out here at the moment. I don't think it's supposed to rain today. I think rain's supposed to come back on Wednesday. But, yeah, beautiful. Fog in the run along the mountains back there. That is wonderful. It's, well, it just went 11 degrees warmer. It's 44 now. No, it was 34 this morning. It's 44 now. I don't know if I said that right. But anyway, let's drive on down to the Southland and go to the JOB. Man, beautiful start to the day. Hope it's nice where you guys are. All right. 44 degrees and cloud with fogs. So I don't know if it's all cloudy up there or foggy.
No. I have to wait and see if it burns off and see what it is.
More than half the way down here, it was beautiful.
Yeah, it was very pretty.
So I think it's just fog probably coming off the Columbia back there.
Mm-hmm.
The mighty Columbia River. Mama?
Yes, Papa.
We made it to Tuesday.
We did.
44 degrees. But that 34 this morning, for some reason, felt colder than 34.
I know. It had a bite to it.
Yeah. But anyway, let's go in there and bust out a day and go home and just kind of do this cycle over and over and over.
The cycle of life.
It's funny how much of your life you spend at work.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine.
Tremendous amount.
Yeah. Cycle of life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go start the cycle.
All right.
All right. Have a wonderful Tuesday there, Mama.
You too, hon.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
So we're doing the oil change in the battery on this thing. He's going to hold off on the seat and trunk shocks. It's wintertime. Things are tight. I can definitely understand that. But I have a rear trunk shock for this 22 RT Limited Chrome. And he got this thing, it had like 5,800 miles on it. And he pulled plastic off doing wiring. He's in his 80s. And this guy is an he used to be an opera singer. And I found he has a friend that started a YouTube channel for him to put his music and stuff out there. And one of the first things that caught my attention, my mom was a Mario Lanza fanatic. We'd come home, she'd be cleaning the house and she didn't know we were coming back. She'd have Mario Lanza, he was an opera singer, and blazing in the house. Mama rocking out to Mario Lanza. But anyway, if I understand the YouTube video right, he sung with Mario Lanza. My mom would spin over in her grave, I'm here to tell you, if I could tell her that. Wow, that's so cool. But he rode Gold Wings for years, and he actually come across the Spyder. He rode, with Spyder. He goes, he felt sorry for the people, riding trikes and Spyders. And he rode, I don't know if he rode it here first or somewhere else, but he rode a Spyder and ended up buying this thing and didn't think he'd ride it that much. He thought he could, ride his grandkids and whatever on the bike and enjoy taking people because, he was having problems, carrying a passenger. He's in his 80s. Just awesome dude. But anyway, ended up falling in love with this thing and hasn't touched his Gold Wing since. And I don't know how long he's had it, but it's a 22. He got it from us. Thing's immaculate. He did his own wiring, hooked all this stuff up. So well, here, let me see if I can do this I don't know if I can do that without being a copyright thing. How can I do that? He's easy to find. I guess I can just. He's got a YouTube channel. I'm gonna send you to his YouTube channel. William Harness is his name, And if you type that in the YouTube search bar and just click on his name, it pops him right up. You'll see a little thumbnail of his face. And I don't know if you're into the old, like classic opera type stuff, but very interesting. I sat there and I must have talked to him for 15 minutes up there. Carries his dog in the back. His dog's just absolutely lovely. The dog loves to go for rides. And he was telling me about him. He reminds me of Sasha. He says something about going for a ride, and he comes up and he's like, like jumps and bumps at him until he takes him for a ride. I tried to pet him. He's a little shy, but I actually seen him coming through the parking lot. I seen the dog hanging out of the dog pen back there. But that's really cool. He made this thing. It's got some kind of a steel frame for it. He built this for his Goldwing, and he thought, oh man, I'm gonna have to redo this thing for the Spyder. And he says that actually the way it fits on there, it fits better on the Spyder than it does the Goldwing. Hope I was pointing that, because I'm talking and not pointing the camera. I'm getting really good at messing that up here lately. I'm good with the phone, but action cameras and this Pocket 3, I'll be talking about the bike and I go, yeah, down here. I'm not pointing the camera. We had a concern about his light not working back here, but these lights only work when the key's on. For some reason, I thought they hung out for a while. I thought that was like a delay, like a car does, but the light works fine, but it immediately goes off. These don't come down like a guillotine like the old ones do when that shock's bad. And this is, even though that's probably twice the size or 2.5 times the size lid, these have some weight to them and they come down very fast. So you got to be careful when the shock goes bad. Anyway, he's waiting to have this. I'm assuming he's waiting to have the shock installed. So let me get that installed for him and get his bike upstairs, and him and his lovely dog can go tooling around. But check out his YouTube channel. I found him, I subscribed to him, and really cool guy. Just, even if you're not interested in that stuff, he's a Spyder rider. And, a long time motorcyclist. I'm assuming somewhat recently switched to. He came across my channel when he started looking, after he bought the Spyder. He goes, I love the Spyders. He goes, I don't know how much I like you, but love the Spyder. So that's fair. He's cool. He was just joking around, but anyway, we'll get this done and give the guy some love. Give him a sub. All right, we'll get to it. Man, this thing is immaculate. Amazing how clean he keeps it. Oh, I forgot about the dog bed there. I can't swing my leg over the top. Just gonna do a quickie around the block here and send it up front to him. I'm not going far, so I'll kind of zigzag around here a little bit. Ooh, she runs good too. Man, why does it always feel so good to sit down on a Spyder? They are so comfortable. He had his shield all the way up. I'm just gonna leave it up so I don't forget to set it back up. I like him down, but he's one heck of a tall dude too. He's tall enough that that shield being all the way up is probably not as high as to him as when it is all the way down to me. Super nice guy. Interesting. I'm gonna have to ask him when I return this. Did I understand your video right? Did you actually sing with Mario Lanza? My little Irish mom would absolutely come unhinged over that. She was never able to go to one of his concerts, but she had recordings. And when DVDs came out, she got them all on DVDs, all his movies that he did and all his albums. She had to have wore those records out. You know, we were young and we didn't understand all that stuff, because I think most of that is sung in, is it Italian or, you know, I don't know, is it Italian, Greek, something. See how the cars, when they go around that corner, they kind of dip out of sight. So you look, if you look real quick, you go, okay, nothing's there, and then you pull out. Always have something, you know, on a bike, 2 on 2, 2 on the front brake, 2 on the clutch. On the Spyder, have that tow ready to go at any time. Yeah, my mom, what a fanatic over him. It was after my dad passed away, she just went crazy finding, you know, all his movies and getting them recorded. And we come in the you come to visit her, she'd have him have that old DVD player. I think she had VH, I think it was one that had VHS and DVD. And I think at first when you know, they'd come on cable TV, she'd find them and record them. But then, you know, the DVDs were so much better. Of course, nowadays, I did find my DVD player, but I don't even know if that thing hooks up to my TV. I think it's still got those RCA connectors on there. It's old enough it doesn't have HDMI or anything cool like that. Oh, what is with the traffic today? Holy moly. Man, something must be plugged somewhere else and everybody's just going this way to avoid something. Wow, this thing runs really good. Hope this guy left me enough space. He looks like he's really in the middle of that thing. Oh, I got it. Guy or gal, I didn't even look in to see who or what. I gotta swing through here because I haven't been test riding, so I've been going by checking out, see the sky. And last night we passed each other in the dark of night. Gave each other big old waves. You guys got to meet him that one day. He come walking up to me. Man, he's got them grip heaters that I want to leave on for him as well. They're like smoking me. And they're in the low position. The thing about Spyder heated grips, they flat work. Ah, there she is. Hello, see this guy. Meet this little red racer. Don't get your horny toads all wound up there. She's got her own owner. How's that for a quick little ride? Well, I'm jaw jacking him. I'm paying attention. How's the alignment feel? Is everything shifting right? I looked at his brakes and belt and all the little things. Make sure everything's cool. Didn't have any miles on it. I don't know what his total is. I'll leave it where it's at. But anyway, appreciate you coming along for a quick ride. Give you a quick walk around of her. Ooh, you got a little stuff. It's been riding around, and this time of year they'll get a little stuff on them. Lovely motorcycles. All right, get all my paperwork and stuff turned in. Yeah, I left everything upside down. Well, I told you his name. I guess I don't have to hide that. But he's a public figure now. Well, he was a major public figure at some point. But really cool. I feel privileged to have met him. Get all choked up about it. My glasses are all fogging up. Stopping. All right. Got the new battery in here. I relocated his Optimate up front there where that thing was. They shortened those cables a few years back. And let's wait. Here. Amber alert. Oh, that's my phone is that loud? Crazy. But anyway, I relocated that so you can get to it. I need to make notes about, preferably using I wouldn't use that little charger he's got. It's throwing a steady charge. We went through all that yesterday and probably 100 times before about chargers. But I spoke to the gentleman with the 22 RTL, William. Super cool guy. So I told him that, I found your YouTube channel and I subscribed to it. And I said, went to the, popular video page, and the first one I said something about Mario Lanza. I said, did you actually sing with Mario Lanza? And he goes, no. He goes, but he was my hero as a kid. Because I guess William was a tenor as well. And he goes, well, I sung in operas. He goes, Mario, he only sung in 2 operas ever, I guess. He was more of a recording and TV star, which I didn't know. I assumed that he was in opera stuff. My mom had records and stuff, But I know she watched a whole bunch of his movies. There's even one of his movies that came on, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago, and I watched most of it. I just wasn't into it. I watched it as far as I could because my mom was so fascinated with him. And but anyway, so he's talking about he was his, it was his hero as he was growing up. And I'm thinking, man, when did Mario Lanza pass on? We died at. This is my on-track guy. His horn doesn't work in his truck, so let me let him in here. He's so funny. But anyway, he passed away at 38 years old in 1959. So when he passed away, my mom was 19. And as it turns out, William was probably 18 or 19 at the time. They were really, really close in age. My mom being 6+ months older than himself. Well, it's November. Yeah, probably maybe about 7 months older. So they're really close to each other. I'm like, wow, I still think of my mom being so much younger. It's crazy. Wow. But anyway, yeah, they would be really close in age. Like I say, my mom would probably be a year older. But they were fascinated with the same person at the same time. I'm sure my mom, Mario Alonso, was not a bad-looking guy. I'm sure she was fascinated with him for other reasons as well. But a really interesting dude. It's amazing. Just you never know who you're gonna run into. And that's so wild. Really nice guy. I could, a guy with those stories like that because he traveled around the world, and he ended up getting out of opera because he was traveling. He said he was traveling around the world like 11 months out of the year. I don't know what time frame. I didn't go into all the details and stuff, but he's married and had 5 kids at home, and he thought, I think it's better to save my family. So he does more gospel singing. I think he does a lot of that, or ended up doing a lot of that, and still does it. In fact, he just had a concert last month. Yeah, that's awesome. But anyway, love meeting cool people like that. So I need to let this thing run for a bit and dump some oil and filter in it and do that part. So yeah, we're just doing the battery and the oil and filter, plus the the codes were because of the battery. So it was the codes, did an inspection, and then his brakes are good. I say it's like 2%, which will be good for at least another year. But I definitely keep an eye on it. Them testers are cheap. They're like $9 or $10 from Amazon. Well worth having one. Important to check your fluids. People still think you go by the color. Had to top his bottles off. Had to top his radiator off. The reservoir, they were surprisingly low, but didn't take that much fluid to get it to the high mark. I'm just not used to the the square one piece. They're divided. The one piece one that I'm used to them sitting here on F3s and the new RTs. So I think just seeing it sunk down like that just had a different perspective, because it's going underneath where you can't see it. Where when it's on the side, like the new stuff, you can see the whole thing. So it looked like it was a lot lower than what it was. I was wondering how it wasn't triggering off a low brake fluid light. And the coolant, it wasn't in the danger level. It was a little bit below the low level. So while it was cold, you need to top them off while they're cold. And that is a pressure cap. So do not touch that thing while it's hot. It's got warnings all over it, but people do the same thing with cars and just open that thing up and get scalded. So there we are. So rattling on. It was another Spyder day today. Spyder day and an awesome Spyder customer with a really cool story. I feel privileged that I met him. Really cool. Well, hello there, YouTube. Holy moly. Cool night. Since it's like 45, it feels way colder than that.
It does. It's very, very cold.
It's got a bite. We stopped there in town and got some gas there at that Flying K and checked the post office. Got some stuff from the store. It's cold.
It's very cold, and this is nice and warm in here, which
I
means
know.
now I'm going to freeze my hind
Yeah, you get all
when
nice
I get
warm in the
out.
car and you get out and go, hey.
It's like, ooh.
Yeah. But what a cool day. Met a really cool customer, and that guy, if he comes around much, he'll be a friend. Cool story. That's
very cool.
That's really cool. But that was a lot of fun. It was very interesting. But anyway, I think with that, we'll just bounce out on you.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. You guys have an amazing Wednesday or Thursday.
Heck yeah. I reckon we'll see you.
We'll see you. Sorry.
We'll see you in the morning.
See you then.
Thanks for watching now.